Greetings, people. I come in peace. Every time I listen to Francis Ngannou, I'm always curiously impressed. He conveys himself so well. He's able to get his thoughts lined up, and he transmits his sentiments cogently, especially that English isn't his first language. Dewey Cooper, Francis Ngannou's trainer, has said he thinks Anthony Joshua is a bigger threat than Tyson Fury was, pretty much echoing what many fans already know. By listening to Ngannou's trainer, I get the impression they are prepared to be patient. Even though Francis is talking about knocking AJ out and talking about AJ's chin, his trainer thinks differently. So does he, deep down. Dewey said he's watched AJ his whole career. He thinks AJ has a sound chin and has good ability. So that means he knows AJ is a hard fight. AJ knows Ngannou's a hard fight. So Francis will have all his bases covered. They are both knockout machines, but they are both wise enough to know they have to be patient to set up the right punch. Ngannou needs to put calculated pressure on AJ and hope to catch him with a counter. I don't think AJ will stand in front of him, not for too long anyway. And AJ should be able to negate Francis' counters with feints and quick solid jabs. AJ should pot shot to start with, until he settles down and is more comfortable with the range. AJ shouldn't get it into his head that he needs to do a better job than Fury. If he stays on his feet and picks up the points, that's good enough. He needs to think about a shutout. Anything else is a bonus. If he softens Francis up sufficiently and he starts to see signs of tiring and him getting dishevelled and sloppy, then and only then he should up the intensity and the velocity. AJ will have to be switched on for the whole 10 rounds. I'm glad to see AJ has still got that look in his eyes. A bit monosyllabic on the stage, but gave us a bit more enlightenment in his interview afterwards. He's taking Francis seriously, and so he should. He said he'll analyse Ngannou's fight with Fury, but also his fights in the octagon. I believe AJ is a very formidable boxer, and with every fight he gleans more information and adds to his skills. When he was asked about doing a better job on Ngannou than Fury, he said everyone that Fury's fought that he has in common, he does a better job on them. He stops them and hurts them. And that's a good point. Not that it matters that much. Styles makes fights. But it's an interesting point. And I like the fact that AJ brought it up. He needs to blow his own horn from time to time. He beat Klitschko by knockout in an extremely exciting fight. It must have been the fight of the year that year. And Fury went all the way with Klitschko in a lackluster fight, to be honest. Good result, but not one of those you'd watch again. AJ beat Kevin Johnson in 2 rounds by a knockout, when Fury went 12 rounds with him. And as we saw a few weeks ago, Otto Wallin lasted 5 rounds, compared to Fury going 12 rounds in a desperate battle. Anyway, I see this fight, I would like this fight to look like Larry Holmes v Ernie Shavers, part 1. Sticking and moving, quick stiff jabs, 1-2s. Let's see how Ngannou's stamina stands up to being tagged regularly, accurately and hard. AJ can't afford to stand still. Ngannou will always be dangerous, even when he's tired or you think he's ready to go. Anyway, just my thoughts. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe if you want. And remember, choose life.
How gratifying it is to work for the betterment of mankind.